Just in my outings, I've been videoing Christmas lights in areas to where I've been, to where I know there's a good display of lights. And that's what this video is. It's just a hodgepodge of a bunch of different light shows throughout where I travel. And it's snowing out today. I don't know if it's going to accumulate, and they're not predicting more than a half inch, but we're going to have a green Christmas because they're predicting the 50s and sunny on Christmas Day, I think, here. But anyway, I'll show you where some of these light displays were at. Oh, and I bought myself a new laptop for Christmas. This is the old one, and it's about had it. The battery will be totally dead. And let me there, full size the screen. But anyway, the battery will be totally dead in about 10 minutes without being plugged in. I replaced the battery in it once. It's 7 going on 8 years old, but my problem is the keyboard. So the A, the S, the D, the F, the G, a lot of these letters around in here will type multiple. You push the S once and you get 3 of them, or you push the D once and you get 2 of them, or you get 2 or 3 of those. This shift button hasn't worked in months. You push the space bar and you get 2 spaces often, so it leaves a period. The shift button over here works intermittently. The comma button works if you're really well on it. Apparently it was an issue with the keyboard. There's a class action lawsuit on this year, and where this falls in on the keyboard, because it would crack underneath, and you have to rip all the guts of the computer out to change the keyboard. It's a expensive and time-consuming operation. But anyway, I bought myself a new laptop for Christmas, and I was going to wait until Christmas Day to open it, but the rapidly failing computer here, sometimes I open it up and the screen's all pixelated and I have to turn it off and restart it, and it needs to be replaced. But anyway, the first subdivision I think I show is right here. Okay, so this is 16 Mile or Metropolitan Parkway, Moravian, and it's off this road right here, Miller. So it's north of Metropolitan Parkway, west of Moravian, and the subdivision's right here. This is the sub that we're driving around. And I think it's called the Villa de Four subdivision. I'm not really sure what the name of the subdivision is, but that's in Clinton Township. So if you're local and you want to see the lights, that gives you an idea. That was the pond that those candy canes and those big, huge, massive trees are right in here. So that kind of gives you a show of kind of where those lights are. Now we're to the Blomold house, and I think that is in Warren, and it's right here on the corner of Frasio, and I don't see a name of that street. Let me see if I zoom in, if it'll give me a name. Looks like Woodingham. So it's at the corner of Frasio. It would be this house right here, and or maybe it would be this. I don't know. It might be that one right there, or that one. I think it's that one, but it could be that one, because the other house I was videoing was this one, so it's probably that one. So probably Warner. And but anyway, it's on Frasio Road right here, so you can see it if you're interested in going to that. That's Interstate 696, and just give you an idea where Frasio is equivalent to 10.5. This is the I-70, or no, this is Mound and 696 interchange. So Frasio is between 10 Mile and 11 Mile. I guess it's 10.5. That's the I-75, I-696 interchange. So that kind of gives you a little bit of where that is, if you're local and you want to go check the blow molds out. This is kind of where some of the other lights were, okay, this is Rochester Road, the gray stripe, and this is University Drive, and this is Ludlow. So the lights on that one street that I was shown is Ludlow, and that's pretty good. That's worth checking out. Now the video camera didn't really show it as well as it was. I should have gone one way, pointing the camera out one side, and then gone the other direction, pointing the camera out the opposite side of the road. But this is downtown Rochester, and that's where all the lights were from. This goes, Paint Creek goes kind of just as you're coming into downtown. So it's pretty much all from Paint Creek to probably right about maybe here. This is the bridge. That's the bridge, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the bridge. So the lights probably end about here. Then you go over the bridge in the river. And it's kind of, it's worth seeing that. The Rochester's up north of wrong way. North of M59 quite a bit. So there's M59, there's Rochester, M53, I-75. You kind of get the picture. Romeo, where I grew up, is right there. So you can kind of see, let's see, is Rochester, Romeo, kind of a little more north and east. And Lakeville, Lake Orion, where I go to the car cruises, Oxford. You can kind of see the general area where it is. So if you want to go to Rochester to check the lights out, it's a bit of a drive, from my house here. It's about 40 minutes, but it's worth it. If you haven't been there, it's totally worth it. So anyway, here's those light displays. I don't know if the video shows the snow coming down or not. It's snowing out pretty good. The flakes were huge earlier, but it's above freezing. It's in the mid-30s, so I don't know that it's gonna stick. Yeah, I just turned the lights on just for you guys. That's why they're just now starting to blink. We just have a couple of remotes here. This one turns the tree on and off. This one turns the, whoops, wrong. There we go. Turns the garage on and off. But yeah, it's snowing out pretty good. One more thing, I got something from Scott at Cold War Motors, so I gotta put some wrapping paper on it and put this under the Christmas tree. Yeah, that's maybe I'll just leave it there like that. That's all right. Anyway, well, I'll show you what that is on after Christmas, after I open it up. That's a lava bubbler. I figure I might as well just show you a couple lights on the trees, but that's a bubbling lava light. And I think there's a glitter. Yeah, that one's got glitter in it. Just a regular bubbler there. All right, so let me it looks like I got a bulb out here. I'll have to change one of my lighted ice there. Little bonus video here. The regular everyday subdivision. The only ones out checking the lights out. They're absolutely spectacular here. lake there, and all the lights around there have red lights on them. It's super nice. It's been about 5 years. Came here about 5 years ago. I'm looking more at the lights than I am at the viewfinder, so hopefully I'm getting the lights. I don't think the size will do justice in this video. I mean, that's an absolutely monstrous tree. I like that one. They're all awesome. They'll probably all hate me because I've just gobbed the C9s up everywhere. That's really nice. Like that too. Look at the size of that house. Holy mackerel. It's enormous. Curve in the road here. It's kind of a loop round subdivision with a bunch of cul-de-sacs, I do believe. Good Lord. Those trees weren't illuminated. You can see they're full of lights. And those are like full-grown, mature maples and oaks, and they're huge trees. I don't know if this video will do justice to the size of those trees. I mean, they are full grown. Yeah, so there we go. I forget the name of the subdivision. If we see a sign up here, I'll try and video it. Yeah, really something. It's really something, isn't it? Oh, and then look, check this out. It's pretty nice in itself. Gated community. Well, this is blow mold heaven, so let's just take a walk around here so you can see all the blow molds. I like that huge candle. The choir isn't singing tonight. It's well after 10 at night, so they might have the sound turned off out of respect for all neighbors, but usually they're like motion sensors, and as you walk in front of them they do their thing. A couple vintage commercial decorations up on there. Phew. Alright, there you go, blow 'em all to heaven. Wonder where they store them all. Looks like some neighbors here are attempting to compete. But, yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Cars coming by, checking it out. Boy, talk about timing, they just switched off. Downtown Rochester, Michigan.